spring when the flowers arise. The dead whisper soft beneath shimmering skies. Forget the daffodils, forget the sun's embrace. We summon shadows with a velvet-laced grace. Coffins crack open, the crypt doors swing wide. The moon's cold reflection, our guide and our bride. A kiss from a vampire, howl on the wind. This is where April's true magic begins. April is the new October. Paint it black and burn it slower. Ghouls in lace and wolves that call. Every night the darkness falls. Graveyard dances, wicked thrill. Raise the spirits, get your fill. A month of scares, seduction deep, while normal hearts are fast asleep. No plastic eggs, no pastel lies. Just blood red skies and cursed goodbyes. The goblins prowl through gardens fair, and mummies waltz in perfumed air. A sexy witch with lips of doom takes me dancing through the gloom. Every dusk we stake the dawn, till the veil of life is gone. April is the new October. Drag the coffin just a bit closer. Fangs and lace and whispers vile. Make this April dark in style. Cauldrons bubble, spirits moan. This haunted spring we claim our throne. Why should autumn have the crown? Let the freaks run April down. The veil is thin, not just in fall. Listen close, you'll hear us call. In alleys deep and forests wide, April's where the monsters hide. April is the new October. Drip that wax and call it over. Goths arise, the curse is cast. Let April's shadow forever last. Candles lit, let's misbehave. One more scream from April's grave. Why wait for autumn's chill and gloom? And we bring the grave back into bloom. Ghouls in boots and queens in chains, dancing in those April lanes. Let the world in daylight sleep. We are April. We are April.
You're listening to FFOP Radio.
Reach the
Hey everybody, and welcome to the show. My name is Spooky Dave. It's April Ghouls.
Well, Deathbed Dave.
Deathbed Dave, not Spooky Dave this time. Welcome to being spooked out. It's April Ghouls, the last day of it. We are here to celebrate it. Send it off with a bang. Hopefully we can get more people on board next year, because I feel like a little bit of a light turnout. Maybe people weren't expecting it. Although they should have. I didn't make it up. Yeah. That being said, here is Krista off camera, my co-host and producer.
Hello.
I wanted to put black makeup under the eye parts of the mask, but Turns out we didn't have any makeup, so it didn't happen for you. So it's kind of a crappy. You know how that goes. It's the last day of April Ghouls. How do you keep everything together is what I'm asking. So what do we have for you tonight? Well, quite a compilation. This is something FDO cut together for us for our April Ghouls Festival. It's a bunch of cartoons and public domain type stuff. But yeah, that's what we got for you. I've got a bunch of spooky, like Halloween related commercials. We'll get to that in October when the real Halloween comes and have more stuff going on like that. Yeah, sorry, Jameson. No makeup. No rubber either.
Unsubscribe.
Man. But that being said, let's go ahead and buckle up for this, our April Ghouls Day celebration. Should it be on the 30th? Should it be not everything. Should it be on the same day every month, the 30th? When's Halloween?
The 31st.
Bingo. So maybe we'll just do the 31st. All of April is spooky. But April Ghouls Day is on the 30th. Fool's Day first, Ghouls Day 30th. I don't know. What do you guys think? I'll take your suggestions off the air, obviously. Let's go ahead and get this started. It's our theater, obviously.
That's fun. Hey, that's me.
Bingo. Doritos, my favorite cola. See, now this is how you do a special up right. Right, Maxwell. First one goes out to you. Not for nothing. I've watched a little bit of this beforehand, and I have a lot to say about this. But just so you know, why do women do this? We'll get into it. And do they do this? I'll ask you that too right after this.
Yeah, everybody turn their phones off, unless you're listening to this on your phone.
Little tiny jack-o'-lanterns. They all look like that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. I guess that there were other bits and bobs in this special, but
Disney.
YouTube doesn't seem to think that. And that's the thing. Maybe they're flagging certain aspects of it, like if the cartoon is in, but the music is out. Who knows?
And from these ingredients, the witches brew their magic potions. Those who partake of this potent liquid will be...
Number one. Boring as hell. What kind of party is this? You invite someone over to read like a large non-picture book of Halloween ghost stories? That's number one. Number two, you invite the two dudes who hate each other and they're constantly like trying to get with you, number one. One in a violent way, by the way. Like, This is the Bowser to your Princess Peach. And here is Bluto like, hey, come on over for a party. You know who else I'm inviting? Popeye. You know who else? Nobody.
Oh, yeah, come on over. Yeah, just, she's sitting all crazy.
Hey, come on over. She's like manspreading on the couch. These two are like, well, I guess I'm never going to get in the action. And yes, from what?
will become imbued with an unearthly spirit. But woe to the unfortunate disbeliever, for an evil spell shall be cast upon him. So beware this Halloween Eve, when the earth will be haunted by spooks, ghosts, and hobgoblins.
Olive, there ain't no such...
Olive, that wasn't a story. That was terrible. You were reading from a pamphlet. This is trash. This is a trash party. No food, no drink. The only other guest is Bluto. And hello, I realize the Me Too thing hasn't happened yet, but he's basically a criminal.
Basically.
Such things. They're just figmentations of the imaginations.
Pardon me, folks, but it's way past my
Pardon
bedtime.
me.
Sorry you has to go, Chub.
Here's your hat.
Again, just doubling down. We're at now that we see more of the house, no Halloween decoration.
Nothing.
No food, no nothing. Hey, Popeye, come on over. Oh, boy, I'm probably going to get some finger blast action tonight because Popeye and Oliver are there. Will they, won't they, I guess? Because Bluto shows up. I mean, if Popeye and Olive were on lock at this point in time, why did she invite Bluto?
Maybe she really wants them to be friends.
Boy, oh boy.
Let's get busy and freaky in that order. The forearms just like crush her shoulder.
Yeah.
At the door.
Meh. Hello.
Good evening. Is this the olive oil residence?
Wow, you sound like Bluto, number one. Number two, like when does her legs ever look like that? Brilliant. He went from like, yeah, I'm trying to get sex tonight to like, you know what? Fuck it. Time for some lollygags.
Yeah.
And
Ain't no
dates.
one getting it now.
Yeah, I'm gonna do some whimsical pranks. I'm sure they'll get more violent as the time goes on.
Face is gonna be buried in spinach tonight.
There ain't
Yeah, he
no
wants to visit
such
Olive Oil's
camel.
spinach patch.
Murder.
Nothing is
Cartoon fuses. An inch or a mile, they'll last exactly as long as you need them to.
Yep.
stupid stishkins. Why, it's nothing but a jack-o'-lantern, Olive.
Without a top that I can easily look into and see that there's a firecracker at the very least. an
Probably
explosive
hear
at the
it.
very most. Number one. Number two, why is there just a broomstick balancing out of the front porch? It's just like, oh, there. Yeah, we need someone to put the pumpkin on. What? A stick? Those never fall over. No other damage other than his head flew off. His arms aren't even like burned.
The headless man.
Perfect excuse to cop a feel. And what a rug. Jesus
Yeah.
Christ. How long is that thing? TNT.
I'll get you some water, Olive.
After she tore through that rug, she realized she was more tired than scared. So she's like, you know what? I deserve a break. How did he get back in here? And he's got a glass of water already in his hand.
Right.
Glass of water, Olive.
Oh, thank you.
What are all those strings, Popeye? And P.S., like, not for nothing. Cartoons have taught me a few things. One, maybe not foremost, but one of the main lessons I've learned is that, like, the shape of your body is reflected in the shape of your skeleton. We've seen Bart Simpson's skull and Lisa. What I'm getting at here is Popeye should have big, meaty forearm bones. I would say, nope, not Popeye. If I were Olive.
Olive, there's nothing like a cool drink of water to revive your spirits.
He brought a whole pitcher.
Olive,
Where did you get all those strings? Why isn't anyone answering the hard question? I don't know where Ryan is, but like,
He
presumably
was here.
Oh, Ryan, where are you? Presumably, this is just. Let's say this is happening in Sweet Haven. Is there no other chick, like available, bangable age chick?
It's
in
just
Sweet Haven?
Olive.
It's like, well, you know what, Bluto, I got nothing else to do. It's time to start fucking around. And say this does work. Say he like scares Popeye away, and now like Olive is scared of ghosts and goblins and shit. Like, he gonna try and kickflip that into a, some sort of a summertime sleeper situation? Good point, Jameson. How do they keep losing each other in this house?
is that you? I didn't recognize you without your skin on.
This is like video game logic.
Get out of this house at once, you hobgoblin.
P.S. He's a ghost. He's a classic ghost. Number one, he's not a hobgoblin. Number two, why do you think a broom would work against the ghost? I mean, obviously it did because it was Popeye. But am I the only one, like, not... like, hello, you should be familiar with ghost lore. If you try to punch them, they go right through them.
Popeye! So you're the one that's been
how they never got together.
Now there's a girlfriend for you. So long, chump. I gotta protect Olive from those nasty old hobgoblins.
How's he gonna talk his way back into this?
Oh, it's you, Bluto.
But you left. Why'd you come
Olive.
back?
I thought you might want some company.
And I'm walking in without getting the. What's up with that?
So, that's Bluto's scheme.
I think I'll do some spooking myself. Just what I need.
Where would comedy be without Vanishing Cream, you guys? Like, if you couldn't put something on, like SpongeBob was doing it, man. I mean, everybody, every cartoon character at some point or another, I don't care what cartoon you're from the Pirates of Dark Water, you came across something labeled Vanishing Cream and disappeared. Futurama did it. Right, there are a lot of problems here, FDO. She's not suspicious that he shows up immediately. She did not invite him in, but he comes right in. She's just like, oh, hey, it's you. You left, what, 8 minutes ago? Because, like, you were tired? And now what? What happened, Bluto?
You'll have to be afraid of ghosts while I'm around. Hey!
So what do you think happens when Olive puts on the Vanishing Cream? Does she... Is she a voyeuristic pervert too? Like
Yes.
Obviously it made Popeye completely disappear. Is this what she uses it for? Is she a closeted pervert? She's got an ashtray in her house.
Help!
Now this is like
Witches,
Haunted Mansion level
hobgoblins,
bullshit.
help!
Now he's gonna whip his ass. Yes, that man Elm Street too, right?
Ghost!
It's so bright in there. How could you ever confuse that thing? Hey, Olives, you're gonna need a new door. Gug, 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 gug.
You want to get it on now?
You're back.
Wow, you were such a pussy earlier or something? No, actually, you were the one who was scaring me. I was mad at you. But now you're back, and I've forgotten that you were being mean, so now I'm happy. Bluto is just here. Did you see that, Popeye? He just walked right in. Like she's the stupidest person in the world. Now we can get it on.
Loves them ghosts.
Loves them goils. What a disaster. Was that just like 1950s-ish era? Like, but seriously, I've seen that. You've seen that in a multitude of places where a woman who is oblivious to the desires of the exact two people she invites over on that very special party or get together or dinner or whatever. They go, oh, is anybody else coming? Like, no, it's just us three. I don't know, man. Like, I thought it was a product of the 90s. I thought, because I saw it so much in the 90s, I go like, okay, like in the eyes of pop culture, women are brain dead. But apparently it's been going on since the 50s. You just invite two dudes over, and then at best, like one of them leaves early and you bang one who's still confused as to why the other guy was invited. Or at worst, it comes to blows and you go, how did this happen? I invited two mortal enemies over for my sweet, sweet body, that olive oil
That
body.
straight body.
And they all got pissed. What? But don't worry about that. Now we get to see some skeletons frolic. I want to say this guy, he worked for Disney. Well, he was one of the animators. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe you know Ryan, maybe you know FDO, but I feel like I've heard and seen that name in multiple Disney documentaries about their animation. like already this is so wildly different from modern day cartoons. Like when my kid watches Paw Patrol or something like that, the theme song is under 8 seconds because you cannot lose them for a second. And as soon as the theme song is over, it's just like, hey, Ryder, what's going on? Oh, there's a thing going on in Adventure City. We got to go solve it. Okay, let's all hop in our cars. Like, there's never a dull moment in a modern cartoon made for, like, children. Whereas this is a solid 45 seconds of just, like, wind. Like, what's going on?
Holy moly!
Thanks for the pop I love. It means the world to me. Not the greatest one. By the 50s, they really stopped putting effort in the cartoons. Love to all.
Right. I think that it was a product of its time. Like there have been better Popeye cartoons, that's for sure. But like at that time, I can't blame the product of or the like the animation. Most of my problems come with Olive's life choices. Number one. Number two, her lack of decoration. And she invited him over. Oh, here's a big non-picture book. You guys sit on either side of the couch. Oh, Olive, hors d'oeuvres? Champagne? Even a soda? Cold soda? Water? No? Happy Halloween! That's what I'm saying, FDO, because it became, yeah. If he worked on developing Mickey Mouse, then yeah. Like, what are they going to do? Patent a skeleton? Be like, yeah, I'll make my own dancing skeleton cartoon, you piece of shit. That's what I would do. If I had a dancing skeleton to draw. I saw a lot of this, too. You guys... I don't know what the case is today, but in my day, in the old days, a lot of skulking. It's not a lot of skulking. A lot of cartoon characters just sneaking
all the Looney
around.
Tunes did that.
I feel like I saw maybe Adventure Time. They did that every once in a while, but the amount of skulking really dropped off for somewhere in the mid '90s.
Yeah,
no one's skulking anymore. And who is he trying to keep like the noise down for? This guy? No, dude's an ass. Well, that really took a turn. I thought they were enemies. I don't get it. Everyone but the animals are sneaking around this graveyard. And for what? They're all tiptoeing, and then every time they come across an owl or a cat, it's screaming its head off. Oh, here we go. Kill that cat. What? This is April Ghouls madness. Okay, so to not wake the villagers, fine, FDO. So they're trying not to wake the villagers. Every time they come across another living thing, it screams at them. Hello? Like, I don't care how softly you walk. If you go over, like, leaves or explosives, you're going to be making noise. And they're like, oh, my gosh. Well, I guess that's passed. We're still trying to sneak, and an owl will just scream to the top of its lungs. Shh. I'm sure our cover hasn't been blown yet.
right.
I hope it's about to make sense. No, it makes perfect sense now. They were being quiet because...
They're gonna be loud.
This still comes from a time when, like, as long as, like, cartoons could do literally anything. Walking, skulking, having wiggly arms. Like, now they're just going to play a little music. Like, there was a time when, like, you could release a movie in America where, like, the lion's share of it was just people filmed while ice skating. It would blow people's minds. Like, oh, my God, they're ice skating on film.
Oh,
Now you try and show a kid, like if I try to show my kid, like, oh look, skeletons are gonna put on some music, and then only after 2.5 minutes of like wind and screaming barnyard animals, he's gonna go, Dad, what the fuck are you doing to me? The interpersonal conflicts of this skeleton group. This doesn't feel like a waste of time.
FDO, he has mentioned that quite a lot. The ice skating counter. We need an ice skating counter because you mentioned it quite often.
Because it happened, you guys. Like, I'm not making it up. Like, it's one of the most insane. Insanely boring is what I mean. I've seen more insane things happen. I mean, you know. But like back in the old days, you go, well, what are we gonna do? I don't know. You could write a story. You could do this. You could do that. No, we'll have somebody ride a horse, and we'll have somebody ice skate, and maybe someone will like stare at a mountain. They didn't do much. It was mostly like the gimmick of just being, not a human being, projected on a screen. You know, you're just a light source.
Yeah.
So here we have cartoons. They go, well, what are we going to do? Oh, walk around a bit like Dolly the dinosaur. She does jack shit. She walks around and eats a tree and then gets hit on the head once. And you go, hooray. But like, pioneers have to be granted some slack, even though I think they're lazy. Like, get good earlier is what I'm getting at. See, like, what's the point of this short? Not to be that guy, but I did not see a single one of those band members just standing awkwardly behind one of his friends waiting to like smash on his ribs with his own bones. What's up with that? Forget your instrument? What's happening to Rachel?
Hey. Came in mid-rant.
Like like the neck makes exclamation point marks. Like, oh, my neck is surprised. What is that? And is that possible? So now that like this, since he took this one's head, does he now have the memories of this body? Are the memories of skeletons stored in the neck? Because that's where all the...
Yeah.
I mean, you guys saw that. And they're just so easy to grab from one another. And you can just do that? I mean, wouldn't you want your own head back? Am I crazy here, guys? Here we go. Classic ripoff time. Yeah, number one, the basics could clearly tell where everything was without his head. Number two, you see how like crazy his hands were going on that fretboard, despite the fact he only has one string being plucked of two, and he's still like dilly dilly dilly. There's a bunch of dudes with pencil thin mustaches around a table, like yeah, and then it culminates in the skeletons dancing. And they go stamp, stamp, approved. The kids will love it, they said. Woof. Maybe Dance Macabre is overused, but I would appreciate that here over this jaunty little tune. Oh, please. Okay, thank God. I was going to say, comedy usually comes in threes, but if I have to watch another fucking go-around where I go up a broken half again, even though I shouldn't be able to close these eye holes. They're not even like lids. They're just holes. There's ocular cavities in the bone. Wink. I wish I were watching that. We'll toss that to Popeye? Maybe. Oh my God, what is the point of this? I'm so... guys remember there was a tree monster earlier? What happened to him? Yeah, nowhere near. Like, the Disney dance is at least, like, fun to watch. That was just confusing and weird. I love all things Halloween, but this shouldn't have been done. So this is so much ripoff because it's like in Fantasia, right? Or maybe I'm thinking it's got to be Fantasia, right? Where the cock crows and they all have to go back home in the morning. Like that's a pretty classic old world style rather.
Yeah, Fantasia
Halloween,
used to creep me out.
yeah, thing. But like I feel like that's another gimmick that, or not gimmick, but a what do they call them? It's not a gimmick, like a trope of Halloween. It's like all the Halloween ghouls and goblins and shit. They come and dance around, and like one rooster crows, and they go, "Well, we all know the rules. No, there's never any dissenters. They're just like, well, smell you later."
Good night, Ryan.
This is the same hole.
Woo!
Where do these guys come from?
Oh no, how are they going to put themselves back together?
That is an insane amount of bones for 4 skeletons. I can count 6 skulls without
That
even
was
trying.
6 skeletons.
There was 4. I guarantee. There was 4. There were 4 dancing skeletons.
Woo!
That's enough for 3. Woof.
Ah, damn, FGO. You should have been like, you're right. There were 6.
You can't argue with reality, number 1. And then number 2, when they put that monstrosity together, enough bones for 3 people.
Right. And only 3 skulls, yeah.
What the fuck?
Woo!
It's based on a true story told 100 years ago.
Whoa.
It's a film. To the eyes of a madam.
Madman.
Madman, sorry, a madam. 32 rib cage in Mortal Kombat. But yeah, I don't know.
Columbia Pictures.
Oh, okay, all right. Yeah, The Tale of the Heart. One of my favorite.
The Telltale Heart.
With Edgar Allan Poe, basically everybody picks from 3 stories, right? We got The Raven, we got The Telltale Heart, maybe The Pit and the Pendulum. Mask of the Red Death, maybe. Yeah.
I've only heard of the first 2.
This is, one of the classic Simpsons episodes had the Telltale Heart.
Very, very dreadfully nervous.
Works masterfully.
Why will you say that I'm mad?
Meh.
See how calmly, how precisely I can tell the story to you.
This feels like one of those depressing Eastern European Soviet era block cartoons they had to, like when Itchy and Scratchy got canceled.
Listen.
Worker and Parasite.
It starts with the old man. An old man in an old house. A good man, I suppose.
Yeah, I
he had
suppose.
never harmed me. I didn't want his gold, if gold there was.
Didn't
Then
even
what
know.
was it? I think it was
Yep, Lisa's
his
driving.
eye. Yes, that eye. The eye. That. His eye staring. Milky white film. The eye. Everywhere. Everywhere in everything.
It's just like one of Ray Dennis Steckler's movies, like the incredibly mixed up creatures who became zombies and whatever all that title is. The fuck? And again, this is for children, right? And they go, well, enjoy.
This
It's
is for
fucking
children?
horrifying. I mean, it's a cartoon. Cartoons back in these days, they didn't have like, I don't know what you would call them, like dudes with Arrested Development watching the same cartoon from 40 years ago, like being like, oh, hooray. This is the time when people grew up.
Yeah.
So this has to be for children. Like, oh, you sit down, kids, and get horrified into oblivion.
Crazy.
What? No way.
Of course, I had to get rid of the
It's
eye.
Michael Willis.
So I waited, watched, waited. I was never so kind to the old man. I looked after him each minute, each second, and I waited.
But I really wanted to kill him, so there's that.
But night after night, in the hour of the slowest
Oh,
clock,
cartoons played before any movie, so they're for everybody back in.
Right, but I feel like that was there for, before they had like tailored movies to kids or whatever. You wanted to get in and out of the summer heat. Like they had newsreels in front of most movies too. Like if I didn't give a fuck about the news, those things weren't for me.
opened the old man's door.
This was the first cartoon to get an X rating in the UK. Oh damn.
The
Generic
eye
fright
was
mail.
almost closed. For 7 days I waited. You think me mad? What madman could wait so patiently, so long? In the old house,
I'm done with this thing.
with the old man and the eye that... Then on the 8th night, I knew. Tonight. Still, I waited.
What was
While
your favorite
time
part, son? The
slowed.
contemplation of the murder, Dad.
Ebbed out. A watch's hand moved more quickly than mine. Then... What? No! For an hour, I did not move a muscle.
I got exposed to like horrifying things way too early. Like I saw Dawn of the Dead way too early. I think I was read this story in a classroom somewhere. And I remember being scared and thinking like, am I ready for this? And I wasn't. I wasn't ready for this sort of shit. Like listening to this and like The Pit and the Pendulum, I feel like I heard those in the same classroom. Maybe I was like in the 3rd or 4th grade. And I remember being like, this is totally fucked. Like the murder of this plus The Pit and the Pendulum were like the guys under the blade and like the sense of dread. Maybe it's what got me hooked on like old timey horror, like H.P. Lovecraft and stuff that I would find later on. But like, holy shit, man. 8th grade I would get. This was like elementary school. I came into contact with Edgar Allan Poe and it was like, Jesus, it's so dark.
I don't remember ever getting read or reading Edgar Allan Poe in school.
I read it, but like Beast was a good one. Well, I want to say that was another Peter Benchley. Like he landed on that shark one note, and it was like whatever. We can talk about shark movies later.
I could feel the earth turn. The eye.
This must have been an easy part for the animators.
Nothing.
In the house, the grinding crumble of decay. Then, something else.
Beastmaster?
Dull. and
5?
yet-
5?
Of course.
So Jaws way too early too. Jesus Christ, that shit was fucked.
It was the beating of the old man's heart.
This
He
does
knew.
feel like the same guy who did the Ray Dennis Steckler animations for his movies.
So strong for such an old man. Louder then. And still louder. For all the world to hear and know. I had to stop it.
Are the police coming? So I fell. Turned into a Beatles cartoon. Good Lord.
Then it was over. The heart was
Never saw the British animation Where the Wind Blows.
The
Never
eye
saw
was
Watership Down either. Oh, I understand that's a horrifying
dead.
entry.
I was free.
The dude was dead. I was like, hooray! You didn't have to live with him, did you? Like, that's the thing I don't understand about this story. Well, I didn't, and still don't to this day. Like, the guy had no problem with him, didn't want his gold, just hated his eye. Did he have nowhere else to go? Was he just like, hey, man, you got a bed I can bunk on? He's like, sure. enjoy the hospitality of me. And he goes, great, thanks.
I thought he was like his caregiver.
But there was still work to be done.
I don't know. I don't think so. I had to hide that body, obviously.
I replaced the planks so cleverly.
So clever. I put them back just like they
No
were.
eye, not even his, could have found anything wrong.
I mean, that's the milky one.
Huh? So soon?
Oh, great. The cops.
So soon.
I like how this is sort of a first-person, like,
neighbors
point-and-click
reported a
adventure
scream. We're
vibe.
obliged to investigate.
What?
A
Why?
scream? My own, gentleman. A childish dream. But come in, please.
Oh, Vladimir Putin bought his death squad.
You'll want to look through the house.
That is our duty. Where's
Jesus
the old man?
Christ.
Gone to the city.
You're up very early this morning.
The dream I spoke of, it awakened me.
When did he leave?
The
None
old
yet?
man? Yesterday.
How long will he be away?
2 weeks.
All this based on one scream. One scream
Right.
in the night. And they go, whoa, where is he? How long is he going to be there? You're up early. What about this? Like, and they sent 3 cops. Yeah, good luck trying to find Lovecraft public domain. Like, no one started making shit of his until, like, I mean, animation and or, like, live action video-wise to, like, long after.
Perhaps longer.
Nothing out of place here.
Oh, well, smell you later in this
There's
Van
his
Gogh
bed.
painting.
Here, his cupboard. All in order.
Quite in order.
All quite in order.
What's up with these
Yes, nothing
floorboards?
amiss.
A little too
You
orderly, if
understand
you
that
ask
when a
me.
complaint is made, we have no choice but to...
Stay, please. Such a wretched hour. I was making tea. A hot drink will break the chill. Surely it would surprise good people how much evil the night conceals from their eyes. But not yours, to be sure. What did you say, sir?
That you were in the clear. All you had to do was shut the fuck up and let him leave. It's like when, you know, don't wait for hour 3 to be like, I think I need an attorney. And don't invite the dudes back in for tea if you're a fucking basket case and they're ready to call you innocent.
Right.
Yes, of course, the hot water. It will do no harm to the bare boards.
Ah, he
I'm a
falls.
little less tidy with the old man away. Then I heard it. It might have been a hand, a clock. But no. Louder. And still louder.
The Telltale Heart.
They must hear it. Yet they sit and talk and talk. They must. Of course they do. They know. They do. They're torturing me, watching me.
Why did I ask them back in for tea? It's so foolish.
That I... Stop it! Stop it, you devils! Yes, I did it. It's there, under the floor. Oh, stop it!
What?
This
It
is
is the
wildly
painting
fucked.
of his.
There was a book that I still have. I don't know. It's not. I mean, the artwork is in the same vein as like Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark, but totally fucked up. And also, again, none of these children's stories that I read growing up were for children. One, like a kid got his heart ripped out and all this other gory shit. But like, this is that kind of artwork where like it's masterfully chosen for such an occasion. Like when you have a scary story, like go Eastern European or like with all the weird, ethereal, like bright whites and splashes of bizarre colors.
Yeah.
Like great. But again, I'm left like with the skeleton dancing. I'm left going like, all right, we're not really living in this world long enough for me to get attached to any of these characters. It's been like, what, a minute and a half, and he's already going crazy. So I go like, unless you're familiar with the story, it's hard to get anything emotionally out of this, at least for me.
His hideous heart!
And there he is, guys. You can take me to jail. Smell you later.
True, I'm nervous. Very, very dreadfully nervous. But why will you say that I'm mad?
Why would you say that?
Right.
I feel like that might have been a jumping off point, but personal opinion. That might be a jumping off point for the rats in the walls. The guy gets a hold of his family castle, like his son is wounded in the Great War, becomes an invalid. So, dude, the protagonist of the story takes care of him until he can like set aside time to build this house, the Exham Priory, back where his ancestors were. But he can't get anyone to help him. The whole town like hates him for some reason because no one knows why. And like there was an envelope that was passed down from father to son over the generations that was lost in like the Civil War. And it turns out stuff like that sort of happened. Like things you could hear but not really, and yada yada yada. Turns out like his family had been raising humanoid creatures and like slaughtering and eating them under the grotto underneath. And like his whole family was wiped out by rats because like something, the family was found out. Like someone in the family dropped a dime on the rest of everybody, and they like threw everybody in jail. And since no one was there to tend what was going on under the castle, something was happening. And then one day, just a horde of rats burst out of the priory and tear through the countryside after eating all the weird piggy like slaves they were raising for food down below, and just ate cats, dogs, chickens, pigs, just everybody. Like humans from the waist down, skeletonized as they all moved out like brown piranhas, like land piranhas, kind of like that. But it feels, that's what I'm saying. The Telltale Heart is one of those things where like someone hears something that maybe there, maybe not, but it's definitely based in some sort of reality. It's just Rats on the Walls feels way better and fleshed out for me.
Villains! Dissemble no more! I admit the deed! Tear up the planks! Here! Here! It is the beating of his hideous heart!
Now it's time you go out to the lobby to get your snow caps and your Sour Patch Kids.
And open them loudly.
Open them in the lobby, goddammit. Watch your buttholes. Oh my god.
Ooh, our feature presentation.
Finally, I've been watching all these shorts. I want to watch the movie now.
The line for the ladies' room was so long. Now I have to go. Finally, I can go.
Oh, yay, live action.
Professor Williams.
Yes, Lieutenant. Apparently no one's been here since last year.
Well, after last year's initiation parties and trouble those kids caused, I'll bet they'll be back tonight.
Tell me one thing, Lieutenant. Now, why in the world would they put this...
Why in the world would these teenagers... God damn, do I love, like, 50s exposition talk. Like, the least natural... Did anybody ever talk like this? I would probably bet the farm on no. But, you don't know. Maybe they were weirdos like this. Maybe the 50s or the 60s or whatever. Whenever everybody was acting like this, just planks of wood. Maybe that actually happened. I wasn't around for that. It's been lost to time.
This place.
Oh, several reasons. The crazy rumors,
Sorry,
for
didn't.
one. It's completely isolated and we're 20 miles from town.
Rumors? What rumors?
Oh, the usual kind. People around here claim to hear weird noises late at night.
Mummies.
Always after midnight, of course. Monsters, you know.
Well, any of this
Monsters
true?
you know, and monsters
This
you
house was
don't
owned
know.
by some doctor, scientist years ago. Since then, he became a mad doctor who changes teenagers into monsters and has ghouls and fiends working for him.
Oh,
Whatever the
God.
latest fad is.
Oh, kids. The silly things they come up with. Do you think they'll pay any
The
attention?
kids are so silly with their mad doctors and their scientific experiments. Those teenagers. Why were teenagers the bane of people's existence in the 50s?
To that?
I doubt it. We'll swing out here about 2 and we'll find something. Well, it's getting late.
Yes, I've got to get back to town.
Oh,
Dean
baby.
wants to talk to all of the counselors about the hazards of this initiation week.
There's going to be a lot of trouble tonight. I'll pick you up later and we'll swing out here about 2.
Are you guys security guards or something? What's going on? Oh boy, a group of kids has wandered into the place where those 2 old dudes were hanging out. Why? I don't know.
Yeah, it looks like nobody's been in here for the past year. Yeah, nobody but fighters.
Boy, they sure picked up places.
Hey, lights for it.
Good, that'll save our candles. What a house. It looks like Horror Hotel.
That's just what it is. Your room is right this way.
Oh, Danny, don't you ever stop joking.
How you girls are gonna
Don't you ever start joking, Danny?
enjoy this?
Very funny. We're out for fun tonight.
Yeah, the cobwebs are going to scare you out first.
Oh, it'll take more than cobwebs to scare us out.
Will you please make up your minds which one of the Seligman rooms you want?
This short film is from 1965.
Take half your house with
Guys, we're trying to have filthy unchristian sex in a haunted house. Can we stop talking about cobwebs and get to the genitals?
one night.
Guys, you're 30-year-olds. These guys are like my age. Good thing we brought all of our crisp white pillows.
These other ones are full of junk.
Where are we going to have the
I
sex?
can't see a thing for all the cobwebs and stuff.
God, all the light reflecting off the grease in their hair is pretty majestic.
Sure, like on the Late Show. That's right, and that 12th, the Mad Dr. Los Azue's stop in Monsters.
You know,
What?
monsters could take lessons from you.
What about this room here?
Hey guys, you know how like in plays you have to speak loudly and enunciate so the people at the back of the room have to hear you? With recorded media like film, television, something along those lines, you don't have to pretend like there's an audience at the back to which you are playing to. Spoiler alert. That's a spooky ass room.
That looks okay. Anyway, it's the biggest.
I mean, my neck hurts from the wild whip hand. Oh, I saw the chair and the bookcase. Now I'm like, woo, tired. I don't even think I have time for sex.
As far as I'm concerned, we can forget the upstairs. Ugh.
I'm gonna party downstairs, if you know what I mean. Why is nobody carrying like a big teddy bear or something?
Who's this old lady? Or is
They're
it
all
a
young
blonde
children.
lady? Oh, she's blonde. She looked like she had gray hair like a grandma.
That was a fashion statement at the time. How are they looking at that room when it's beyond a doorway? That bitch was like, yep, it's a room with a thing. Like, that's the room we saw. And they had to go turn a corner and go through a door. How did she see that? They got their pants tucked in. This is going to be the lamest sex party ever.
In the night in a haunted house, they weren't kidding.
Sure you want to join that sorority now?
You change your mind now, and they don't want to change their minds. They aren't afraid of the things in here.
Well, let's get settled. Did you ever see such a mess?
Oh my
Where's
god.
the fucking director? Number 1, don't step on each other's lines. Number 2, don't turn your back to camera. Number 3, Ron, stop with the raw. It's over.
There you go. All the comforts of home, girl.
Let's see. For the 12 of us, we brought 3 sleeping bags and 1 plate of chips.
It's just them staying. The girls are staying.
With your permission, ladies, we'll take our leave.
You wouldn't dare. Hey, Rat, wait just a minute. Aren't you going to build us a fire?
Oh, fire, who, me?
Who's gonna blow out our backs?
You wouldn't want us to...
You've got a lighter. You're presumably like lighting that cigarette before you fumbled it. Like, whatever. Like, come on, guys.
Breathe, would you? You see, we won't be dressed for a cold night.
Igor likes sex.
Yeah, we know.
Let's shut him down. Igor likes
We
sex. He
know.
goes, yeah, great. Thanks, Igor. And he's like, yeah, you're right. I guess I'm done with that.
What about that fire?
Okay. We wouldn't want you to freeze now, would we?
I guess I'll build a fireplace.
Nothing worse than a cold girl.
Knock it off, or you'll be instant monster. Ha, he already is.
What?
You'll be instant monster.
Oh, he already is.
Pronounced Igor.
Well, that's
Frankenstein.
Well, what's wrong?
all it's blocked. You just have to rock it without a fire.
Oh, no.
Why did we have to invite the Lithuanian exchange student? He's so hard to understand.
Well, it really isn't too cold. A fire would have been nice.
This feels so much like Horror at Party Beach. Oh, I'm Robert Reed. I found some turtle eggs. Let's smash them.
There isn't much more we can do here. No, come on, let's go.
Yeah, I guess we'll all just have to go back to our individual homes of origin and have sex on comfortable beds that we are sure aren't haunted or filled with bed bugs or ghosts. You know. Bummer. Good luck with lezzing out.
You don't want to come back with us? 2 more hours to 12.
Don't be silly, Johnny. If there was anything really dangerous, we wouldn't be here. It's
Would
just
you?
a sorority initiation. You'll be back in 10 hours, and you better be here.
Don't forget that this house belongs to a mad doctor. Yeah, that's right. Mad doctor. I'm
Is
so
anyone from here?
free from a lack of affection.
Igor.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm going to put you under my spell.
Oh.
Look into mine eyeballs. Yeah, that's it.
Into
You
mine
are
eyeballs.
a
These guys leave to like the most awkward circle jerk in the history of circle jerks.
Now you are sing out.
Flush.
What are you?
I'm a toilet.
Why don't you guys take the mad doctor and his talking toilet home? Sounds like he
Don't
needs a
kink
plumber.
shame.
This is his home, number one. The talking toilet is the mad doctor's pet, and they both live here. So they're not going anywhere. I'm getting it. I will kink shame.
They're too proud to ask us to stay. Let's say we offer them a superhuman protection service, specializing in sorority initiates and haunted houses only.
How about that, Rick? We're
Hey.
in a haunted house.
Yeah, what if we slam our meat sticks in their beef canyons? That would keep the ghosts away,
Protection.
right, guys? Right? Huh? Unchristian, filthy sex in a haunted house where one of us could catch some sort of infection? A mold, something, perhaps?
This movie is called Monsters Crash the Pajama Party.
Well, it's going great. What are they throwing at them?
Go back to the campus and get some monster stuff.
Hey, Tom. Crazy. Wicked. Yeah.
We better hurry if we want to get back by 12.
Yeah, it's 10 now.
Let's move it.
Yeah, it's 10 now, and we got 2 hours. Let's go. Oh, no. Yoko Ono after John Lennon.
I see we
Let's
have
get some
visitors
hairbraid
tonight,
scheme.
Mad Doctor.
Yes, ain't that nice?
Are you going to extend your hospitality tonight?
Oh, I sure am. We got a lot of girls tonight.
Now, again, I brought up Horror Party Beach, but now I'm going to bring up Bloodlust. Doesn't this feel like the brother of the antagonist of Horror Party Beach? Like, a rich guy flies in animals and shoots criminals on his island. Imagine if he had a brother who was kicked in the head by a mule. That's this guy.
And Yoko Ono.
We got a lot of things to do. Eagle's gonna go up and get you one in just a little few minutes now.
Number 8.
Just a little few minutes.
Let me just fill my graduated
Big G, I
cylinder.
told you you're drinking too much tonight. Give me that, Big G. Give me that back here, Big G. You give me that back, I'll turn you back into a human being again. Come on now, Big G. Go up and get me one of the girls. Help me go bring me one of the girls down. Now, come on now. Hurry up now. It's getting late. Come on now. Hurry up, Big G. Come on. No, not that way. Up the stairs.
Cut director here again. Instead of saying the lines 8 to 10 times, you in the monkey suit, as soon as he says get the fuck up, you get the fuck up and go. Dude, directing the monkey, what's with the voice? Goodness gracious, just knock that shit off. Do the monkey suit, get up, get out faster, right? It's a ghillie suit. Yeah, it's a pongo suit. We used to call them back in the day.
Big G. Hurry up now.
Go get one of those sexy
Come on, hurry,
girls.
bring me one of the girls down.
What's Yoko doing? Nothing exactly. They got 2 6-packs of knee highs, so they're ready for a party.
Too bad the boys couldn't stay.
That would have been nice.
Fuck them.
But it's better that they left. Uh-huh. Besides, the sorority made us
Yeah, who needs all that hot sausage?
Hey, I never thought of that. Do you think they'd send someone out? Could be. You know, old Hatchet Face herself could show up now. The boys
Jason
were
Voorhees'
gone.
mom? Oh, God.
Well, I can just see the look on her face now. I just thought of something. What? Well, I bet they're going to come back. Yeah, remember how they kept talking about midnight? And the way they were acting?
And then when they stepped at the door, we clearly heard them say they were going to get their monster stuff and go home and come back before midnight. And then one guy's like, yeah. Yeah, I do remember that.
Yeah.
I think they are coming back.
Oh,
Did you see that walk?
Hell yeah.
I'll bet they do show up at 12.
Look at
It's
that.
almost that now. What a
Nailing
riot!
it. Couldn't afford shit. Is that Frankenstein essence right there? Yep. M-Pipe Frankenstein. This is the shittiest workbench I've ever seen for a mad scientist.
It's like a dresser.
Yep, let's touch all the carboys and all the Specimen tubes. Yep, this one needs to be touched. Yeah, there it is. I'm touching it.
But what if they send someone out and the boys are here? Well, maybe we could get them to leave. We'd never make the sorority. We make it to the dean's office. Yeah, out of college.
Who's checking their work, right? These 5 chicks are doing this to be in the sorority. Who is there to be like, yeah, you did it? Like,
well, that's what they're talking about. They're talking about somebody coming and checking to make sure that they're there.
That's not like,
yeah.
Somebody should someone from the sorority should be like, we're gonna be watching or whatever. They go, well, how do they know we're even here? Like, what if we all stayed home, banged the dudes, go into the sorority, and be like, yeah, we did it. It was real spooky.
Yeah.
Who was there to tell me
night.
no? Slobbing that knob instead of being scared on the job.
Well, I don't know what we're so worried about. And this storm, no one's going to show up. Well,
It's too spooky for people to go to a haunted house. Ugh, they all wear the same nightgown, just in different colors.
Mm-hmm.
It's a buy one, get 5 free at the A&P.
That was the style at the time.
Where's the toilet? Oh, he touched her right in the back where chicks always fall asleep. You just poke them right there and they go, ah! Done. It's the problem with women. They got an off button.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm going to sleep in the chair.
Okay. You gotta yell about it, Brenda.
I'm going to sleep on the floor! All right. Anyone else? Empty bottle. Classic. Look at that. It's an empty bottle. This is colored water. It's funny, you guys. It's like a comedy of errors where all the errors are less than funny.
Empty bottle.
Yeah, you saw it there first. So easy to pretend to be a gorilla back in the old days. There we go. Let's just drape these ropes over her and she'll never get away. This guy's a bad dom. Those look like vines. Like they pulled them from like a Tarzan set. Yeah.
Hey, it is midnight. Come on, hurry up with that tire.
Hey, where the fuck? Why are you holding the fucking mask up for no one to see? It's not like anyone's here with a camera. What were you doing?
I'm hurrying. We'll be there till 1 or 1:30 at this rate.
Oh, fudge. How long does it take 5 dudes to change a tire? Well, 4 of them are doing it because the other one's holding a witch mask off into the wild blue yonder for no reason.
Now to recalibrate the setting of
Well, of course she's the sub. He's the dog.
Yeah, he's allegedly
He's
tied
gonna
up.
his monkey.
Yeah.
Oh, God. You guys don't get that much, do you? Who put that there?
Who are you showing that to?
Oh, we have so much fun, you and I, Monkey Boy. Gorillas do say yeah. We just heard it.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is monkey horny.
What's that?
What's that?
God damn. This looks like Dr. Z from the Bloodwaters of Dr. Z. Look ultra competent. Like he's got a master's.
Must be the boys coming back. I wonder where Sue is. Well, she must have heard the racket. Well, she probably went on to see what they're up to.
She's probably getting pounded 8 ways to Sunday. 5, because only 5
They
dudes.
must be all over the house. Let's find them. Well, let's separate. Maybe we can find them before they find us. Okay.
You think the girl has had too much colored water?
I'll look around it.
He's getting a little silly.
Okay, come on in. Boy, they got a shock coming. They're not too scared. Okay. We'll beat them at their own game.
Let's whip our boobs out and see how they react. Dude, Gorilla's got eyebrows like the Juice Man. Why do we have to watch this gorilla so much? Oh my God!
Oh, was he making him a wife?
Yeah, because you remember the gorilla was drinking the potion, and if he didn't stop, he was going to turn him back into a human.
I gotcha.
I feel like that's not like a downside. Like, does he like being a gorilla?
I mean, if he's making him a wife.
Right now, our fat slappers are gone. They're just covered in hair.
Big G, I made a terrible mistake. Terrible mistake.
Yeah, I think so. Hey, these ropes weren't even tied down. Why isn't this mad scientist focusing on turning large apes into hot ladies? Get yourself, like, you know, you're going to be a mad scientist. Work harder. No, work smarter, not harder. I don't know why. Maybe in the future, there's some sort of niche to fill by turning ladies into birds, mammals, primates, lizards even. I don't know. If critical endangered species need the help, fine. But in the meantime, why not focusing on turning animals into humans?
And my thing is, so, okay, he is making noises like a gorilla. He said, yeah. That's the only English that he spoke. Does he actually speak English? Because if she comes out of this, because the first thing she did was look at her down at her boobs and realize she didn't have them anymore.
She'll probably say something along the lines of, yeah. But yeah, what's going on here?
Their brains didn't change.
Furry confirmed. Or they probably did, because the size and shape of a gorilla brain versus a human brain, very different. So there would probably be something lost in translation, especially in the transmogrification of the tissue. But it wouldn't necessarily take away their propensity for intelligence. But also, why is this guy making fat, fucking, honking, hairy, smelly apes out of people, you know?
And the nightgown grew with her.
That's just like the Hulk. Let's go monkey style. Oh yeah, I guess we had no contingency plan if they made someone into a giant murderous ape and they wanted to kill you. God damn it, I knew we forgot something.
Huh? What?
Are they... What's happening?
They'll probably be sleeping by the time we get there.
So much the better.
This is gonna get apes.
We're really giving those guys.
They haven't even left the car yet.
He's gonna send those apes off to Candy Apple Island. Because they got apes there, but they're not so big. Prince Cassim. Nice. What the hell is that monkey doing? Where does he get these signs?
That thing's a printer. He's just getting them printed out from that thing. What? Oh, he turned her back.
Why not?
Why not turn himself back then, too?
A humping monkey. Turn yourself back, yeah. Like, here's the thing, guys. Maybe you don't know this, maybe you do, but a gorilla's penis is like 2 inches long.
Oh.
Maybe that was an upgrade for our dude who became the gorilla, but I'd be like, yeah, I know monkeys and gorillas are two different things. But I'm going to use them interchangeably because it's funny.
Well, actually.
Wait a minute, you're not the monkey inspector. Hi. What the? Somebody's walking. You can hear the footsteps. It feels like a lot of stuff, Brick. Remember hillbillies in a haunted house? This feels terrible. This is the part of like House on Haunted Hill or whatever, all those old-timey movies where like they go in, but you have like 20, 30 minutes of setup and exposition before we get here. This is just a bunch of numbnuts running through and being like waved to by a gorilla, and the one girl who was changed didn't stay that way for more than 30 seconds.
Right, yeah, this is the worst part of it.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything yet.
And why is he doing that? Like, he changed her back, they left the lab together.
Yeah, they knocked out the doctor. We've seen multiple angles of this same hallway, because that spiderweb is the same in every frame. There it is again. The gorilla was there!
It's like weird Scooby-Doo going in and out of the rooms. Oh, there's a weird cut. Oh.
From the same hole! From the
there
same
we are.
hole! Had to take the glove off for that one.
That wouldn't feel weird. How did he get a Band-Aid so fast?
That was hella fast. All right, I didn't laugh at it in the moment because it was so surprising. But I'm gonna say, first successful comedic attempt. Even though it wasn't an attempt, I was success, mission accomplished. Funny.
Yeah, at the very least, they could show some boobs to break it up a little bit.
Yeah, jump up and down or something, and then they come out of the same place again.
Well, they were together at least.
Yeah. Say that, man. Let them know you're a man.
What?
Oh, grabbed one. That was fast.
Did he just not want that other girl?
He prefers blondes. Like way scoops. Who the hell? Non-ape guy. Hey, lady, could you help me out here by walking just a little bit? That'd be great, thanks. There you go. There's just stand in the corner of the room.
Where did he come from?
Yeah, he's a new character. Guys, here's the thing about ladies. When they're passed out, they're dead weight. They're not going to be able to do this.
Stand.
Right? They're not going to be able to like stand, help you lift their arms, do any of this. So if you're going to glue a bunch of hair to your face and abduct ladies, know this. They're heavy, and when they're knocked out, they're even heavier. The more you know.
They're just slowly getting all of them.
Teamwork, yeah. And why show them all getting them when we could just show them moving them around like luggage? Don't ask how I know, Rick. Just don't. But seriously, you think a victim is gonna like stand under her own power as you like adjust her manacles? No. She's gonna be passed out.
And this one wouldn't be just standing there leaning against the side.
Oh, these guys finally changed their tire.
What I want to know is, who are they?
What I want to know is why we showed up with zero costumes, but just a bunch of crappy Walgreens masks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, let's go get our monster stuff, aka the 3 masks for the 5 of us. What will the other 2 do? I don't know. Jerk off the ones with the mask?
That's it. They've been trying to get even with us since last year. Looks like they had the same idea.
Well, they're not going to get away with it.
Last year is a long, not a long time ago, but it's a very important time period for these people because the house, unoccupied for a year. The last time they were something, a year ago. Coincidence? Probably. Lazy writing? Definitely.
Wait, put on your mask and let's go get them.
Hey, I can't see.
Let's go rob this bank. Grandma.
Operator. Operator.
Great, no operator.
Give me the university.
Of?
No, I don't know the number. How many universities are in this crummy town?
Crummy town.
Got her
Just
hair.
connect me with Professor Williams' office.
Who? Professor Williams' office.
Will you answer your phone, you big clown? Stop reading those comic books.
That is not a comic book. Those are sheets of loose leaf paper.
And they shouldn't be.
Anderson, that's me.
Hello? Oh, Professor Williams speaking.
Who are you?
This is Miss Petrie, Professor. I live on the old Thurston Road. I believe your students call it Haunted House Lane or something.
Brilliant, brilliant. I'm glad the editor was like, you know what? Leave that in. Whew, good. She laughs a little bit, really brings this story to life. Oh, good.
That's what I was thinking, Brick.
Did not hit the cutting room floor. What?
How could she see him reading
She's a witch
comics?
and a ghost. She's the ghost of a witch and a werewolf. The end.
Something like that.
Also, I
That's
think
what
this
I'm
is supposed to be a
calling about.
comedy.
I live a half a mile from that miserable place.
Yes, Miss Petrie. But what seems to be your problem?
I got a yeast infection?
Yes. Yes? What?
Should the audience know?
What?
The racket they're making, I don't know. I can hear it like it was on my front porch.
They've literally made no noise. Like, the girls were abducted silently. No one has yelled. No one has done a single thing. Like, I was going to say the owl was the one making noise, but that was from the cartoon earlier. Nobody's been making any noise. Not even any sexy noises. And she's like, oh, God, that's the thing.
I think one of them screamed once. That's it.
Of course, I'm sure they're from the college. I read ahead in the script.
They're
I read the script. I saw the bumper sticker on their 57 Chevy. It said, ask me about how I'm going to college with Dr. Professor Wessler, whatever his fucking name was.
I'm calling you if I weren't. They came tearing past her a good 100 miles an hour. It's disgraceful, the way you people let them run wild.
Yes.
Call the cops.
Yeah, all right, Mrs. Petrie. We'll come out and have a look around. Yeah, well, thank you for calling. Goodbye.
I am a professor.
You're sick. Disgraceful. Horrible little monsters. In my day, we didn't do that.
Who are you talking to?
Yep, I guess I should do something.
Anyway. 1-900.
911 7 4 3 2. There we go. We got a long 911 where they live. Hello, Domino's?
Hello? Lieutenant Hudson, please.
Yes, it is putting me to sleep, Brick.
Oh, hello, Lieutenant?
It's stormy outside, Brick.
Hello. Let's go ahead and leave in every, like, that's the great thing about recorded media, right? Is like you can cut past all the waiting periods. So when someone has to dial all 9 digits and has to wait the 45 seconds for the rotary to go back. Oh, hello. Is so-and-so there? Yes, I'll hold. Windy outside. Oh, hello. It's been 8 minutes. Fuck.
This is Williams.
Great.
Well,
my best friend.
Your hunch was right.
That old bitch called me again.
It's been a year.
Operation Party Crash.
Operation Sex at the Haunted House, where the guy makes people into gorillas, is a go.
This is going to be fantastic going. My greatest scientific feat. Big G, I'm going to make you disappear.
What? Dude's a fucking Rocking Bullwinkle villain.
3, 2, 1.
But
so he turns ladies into apes and apes into invisible.
Sensational. So he just was transported. What?
Oh, we got some nice ones tonight. Which one shall we take first, Draculina?
Draculina.
Yoko Ono playing Draculina. Because
she's
Yoko
one of them.
Works for Dr. Bloodlust. Oh my god. Comedy, guys. It's a comedy.
Who?
The monkey? The ape? Hey, ladies, it's us. We all bought shirts that match your nightgowns, so we'll know which one we get to have sex with. Yeah, get him. 3 dudes can take a gorilla. Oh, there's the guy with the face. Yep, this is good.
All the ladies ran out.
This is hella action. Yeah, they all just broke out of their chains immediately. It's like, what? I'm scared. I'm free. Oh, there's a guy back there working on. Oh, there we go. Shit. I bought a smoke bomb.
All right, where's the gun? Yeah,
who are these guys?
That's the lieutenant and the professor.
They're gonna get you. Look out! The guy didn't go help. Come on,
Yeah, commercial grade t-shirt cannon will make short work of you pesky kids.
Oh, you stay away! Don't tell those bombs! Get out! Get out!
And they all have
Yes.
balls.
What?
Wow. Only one of them wasn't a dud. They threw 5 bombs and one of them exploded.
Why not just leave?
Honey, I shrunk the intruders. I stuck them in my pee hole. Oh, he's missing a lot. This movie had a gimmick, you say? Guys, run! Oh, yeah.
Hey, you kids, stop! Halt in the name of the law!
Hey, you kids, you crazy kids, get back here for the sock hop.
Stop in the name of
Kids
the
have got a
law.
lot of explaining
This
to
laser
do.
thing was made by Acme, 100%.
What's going on here?
What for? You'd never believe it.
Who's
That's
talking?
Good. That's fine right there now. That's good. Big G.
It didn't move
every night,
anywhere.
Every theater, it's the same thing. You drink too much of this orangutan juice and bust the whole job. Now I'll get rid of that. Now, Big G, you take that spray gun and blast this thing right out of the theater.
But the orangutan juice. Oh my god.
That's good. Now, Big G, go out there in the audience and get me another girl. And you other monsters, go out to help him.
Like the screaming skull of that ain't, right? Like it felt like they wanted to be like, if you die watching this because it's so scary, we'll give you a free funeral. But nope, it was bad. It was bad. Oh my god. I should make this bigger. Alright, that was pretty funny. Well, they actually got one. This feels like what Greek plays would have looked like before they knew how to like competently tell a story. You just had a bunch of people jumping around like jackasses in very terrible costumes. Yeah, pioneers had to exist so the rest of us could not suck. Feels like Greek yogurt. So, but here's the thing too now. He must have access to some sort of Wolfman DNA or something because he has a Wolfman.
Yes.
So we've got that. We got the gorilla. We know he's got the machine to turn people into gorillas. Why are you doing that? I don't know. I guess having a very strong butler would help in some cases. But then, like, there's the guy who's just, like, creepy looking. What's his deal? I don't understand what is going on.
Igor. Hey, Booze. Hey, Mr. Yabo.
Weakest gorilla in the history of gorillas.
It's just jumping.
Poor monsters can't overpower just someone they absconded with from the audience. It's pizza time. This is wildly confusing.
It's the Kong show.
Why does it take so long to hit this damn thing? You hit a giant PETA pocket. Look at that Ice Truck Killer Thriller. Ice Truck Thriller called it. He hit the gong and he fell down.
Oh my God.
A highly honed piece of machined product that fits snugly into your butt. Take a sniff and pull it out.
But
there you have it, guys. That
question mark
brings us to the end, possibly, of April Ghouls. I hope you had a good time with it. I know I did. Let me get this moved over. I guess that's not really going to change much, so I'm not going to do it. All right, guys. Thank you so much for showing up. What a wild ride. How confusing. That's
they were all confusing.
Yeah, but that's one thing I want to maybe belabor the point of. Because it does feel like there was a time in American history where that shit could fly. Like, there are some movies out there, again, from the 40s to the 60s, it still feels like a little bit of that, like, wow, a picture that moves. It's such a novel idea where you could basically do whatever. Like, in Raiders of the Lost Genre, the other show I was in for a while, some of those movies, I go like, why are we doing this? Like, the stories have been told better. Is it the novelty of movement on screen? Is it a tax write-off? Like, all the stuff we just watched, you go like, why did that happen? Like, I get the cartoons, like the Popeye thing. I get why that exists. The Edgar Allan Poe one I found a little more difficult to justify, but I mean, artistically and everything, it looks good. So I'm confused at like the because it's already a short story. The pairing of all the details as to why it all happened. Then with this whole monsters ruin a sleepover, what the fuck? Why did any of that happen? I did not get a single second of that to make sense to me.
No.
Because, like...
And the invisible thing didn't turn him invisible. Anybody. It just transported him to the ladies.
Has the mad scientist and co. just been hanging out there for a year? Like, the last gorilla he got to change was the one he had. And then he waited a year for someone to be like, oh, I can't wait for someone to have to rush a sorority. Or, like, some horny teenagers to want to, like, bang on a Halloween night. He's just waiting there with... Wolf dude whose pants... comedy. That's all I got for you guys. Thank you so much for coming. Thank you for celebrating April Ghouls with us all month long, or at least most of it. We'll be back next week with more FFOP radio, classic, non-Halloween related stuff. But October is right around the corner, so don't think it's not coming back very soon. Maybe I'll find another reason to put Halloween in another month.
May as well.
I don't know. April is probably like, let's see. It's not the exact, like, middle of the year equidistant, but it's good enough.
Almost, yeah.
Like, May is when you would have, like, the most spooky times, if we're going to go May, October, because it's 5-10, boom, just sort of falls together. April Ghouls, though, it sounds so good, you got to keep it.
Yeah.
That being said...
You don't have Riz.
I will see you guys on the next episode of FFOP Radio. And until then, like and subscribe. Adios.
Bye.
For this, try to.
Fistful of Podcasts Radio.